10 athletes in the field here. People trying to track down the top time that was put up by Alex Smith of 1:38.60 seconds.
Now, if you look across that field, just like we had in the last heat, there are certain litmus tests when it comes to gymnastic events, and Cody Anderson is one of those guys that if you want to take a real test and see what it really should look like, this is one of the guys you have to look at. I expect to see something special with him. He's known for his gymnastic background. Scott Panchik, Mr. Consistency himself, has some work to do. He's got to get himself back up into that top 6 and 7 where we usually see him. And guess what? Handstand walking is good for him too, so I want to see something special from Scott in this event.
Third of 4 heats here underway in the second to last event of the 2018 Reebok CrossFit Games.
And right out of the gate, these guys have to remember not to think too much. And that doesn't mean make dumb mistakes. It means don't let all that stuff in front of you get into your head. You got to manage that anxiety. If you fall down once, not a big deal. Take a breath, set back up, and then go. You have to make these happen because you don't have much time.
Dean Linder-Layton is cranking through those double unders, and he is done. Cody Anderson is done as well. Anderson in the middle of your screen in the blue shirt.
And look at Cody Anderson's legs. You don't see a whole lot of bobbling around. Nice and straight, keeps that body nice and tight. And gymnastically speaking, that's the way you want to have it look. You don't want your feet hanging all over the place. Look at that. Now, on those different pieces of apparatus, you have to adjust your body forward, backward, side to side, different hand placements. So the more experience you have in that, the better you're going to be.
Cody Anderson is your leader. Dean Linder-Layton is in second. Ben Smith is in third, along with Roy Gamboa. But it is Cody Anderson all by himself out in front, and he takes another break as he approaches the final obstacle. They'll have to go up the ramp, over the low parallel bars, and then down the ramp. And he has 20 seconds to go before he hits Alex Smith's time to beat.
Very nice.
Anderson on the way down, and Cody Anderson has the new time to beat.
Yes! Beautiful job by Cody Anderson. Now, he did come down a couple more times, but the rest was so short. That was awesome.
1:29.42 seconds. Ben Smith is working his way down the final ramp, and Ben Smith is in. And that's the most excited we've seen him in a long time.
I missed that. I missed that fist pump by Ben Smith.
James Newberry trying to get up and over. He'll have to kick down. And Scott Panchik will kick down as well. And that's Lucas Eschlinger.
Now let's think about it for a second, Sean. Those parallel bars, they aren't more difficult per se. It doesn't mean that it's a hard piece of apparatus. In fact, once they get on it, they can adjust their body positioning with their wrist a little bit better. So they just have to get used to not being freaked out by seeing the ground and holes underneath those bars.
Scott Panchik just took a spill. James Newberry's through it. Remember, this is the first time these athletes have been on this. They did not get to practice with those low parallel bars. So Panchik's going to reset. Roy Gamboa is going to get himself across the finish line. Minute 10 seconds to go before we hit the 4-minute time cap. Con Porter is stuck on the stairs. Dean Linder-Layton in the Army green top looks like he's going to get through. And Dean Linder-Layton is in. Sean Sweeney can't make it over. Adrian Moonmiller just came across the finish line. 40 seconds to go before we hit the 4-minute time cap. Scott Panchik being told to go back and start behind that yellow line. Lucas Eschlinger is just about over, and he will make it. 30 seconds before we hit the time cap. Sean Sweeney, Scott Panchik, and Con Porter, the only men left on the floor as Panchik tries to get his way over the low parallel bars, and Scott Panchik will finally make it. Sean Sweeney making one more go as he tries to get in inside the 4-minute time cap, and he will not make it. But Sean Sweeney has all competition long, keeping a smile on his face. But no one's smiling bigger than Cody Anderson, who has a new time to beat at 1:29.42 seconds. Beats Alex Smith's time by more than 9 seconds.
And Cody Anderson did exactly what Cody Anderson was supposed to do. And honestly, what I wanted to see, how fast this could be done. And he showed us exactly how to do that. So right away, come off those double unders, no break, but then look at his body, nice and tight. Everyone else's feet are bent over, kicking all over the place. Great positioning, stacked right up over his shoulders. Not wasting a lot of energy there, and was able to conserve that energy all the way up and down over the ramp, taking a break. And this was smart. Broke early, so he wasn't overexerted. And then broke again before the parallettes, before those low parallettes, and was able to easily get up and over. You can see a little adjustment there with his wrist, not a problem. And a great finish. I'll tell you what, if you're not going to go unbroken, that's the other perfect way to do it.
Cody Anderson takes more breaks than Alex Smith, but as you said, Bill, it pays off, and he now has the new time to beat. He wins the third of 4 heats, 1:29.42 seconds. Ben Smith, 20 seconds.